It's us again. Hello, Mick and Dan here for That Pedal Show and Andertons TV. We're here with Tom at Digitech and Dod, who has some new products for 2017. Tom, good to see you again.
Good to see you guys again too. I have too many products for NAMM. I went crazy, and we have 5 products here at 2017 NAMM. I'm going to start on this end here and try to get through as quick as possible. But first is the cab driver. We started shooting some new IRs about this time last year. So you have 7 new guitar cabinet IRs and 7 new bass cabinet IRs in this pedal. It's also dual mono, so that means you can go stereo through it or mono in and have separate different cabs on each output.
Wow.
That's cool for like double tracking for guitars, but also on bass you can have an 18, say, on channel A and a 4x10 on channel B, and that's your whole rig.
I'm just going to jump in there a sec, Tom. So IR, for anyone who doesn't know, means impulse response, which is the sound of a speaker. So where would you typically use that in your signal chain?
So we're thinking of 2 different uses. It's first primarily is for going straight into your DAW for recording.
Yeah.
But you can also use it live into a mixing board. In fact, we're not using any amps on stage over here. We're going straight through the cab driver right into the PA.
Fantastic.
And so yeah, primarily for recording, but secondary purpose is definitely for live.
I think we'll be seeing that on an edition of That Pedal Show's Bedroom Tones fairly soon, I would imagine. That's very cool. That's very cool.
And then moving on to my baby here. So I've been working on this guy for about 5 years, and it finally came together now. But this is our DoD Rubberneck analog delay. It has 4 Bucket Brigade chips, so it'll do over a second of delay. It has some hidden features. If you press and hold the bypass button, it'll go into what we're calling rubbernecking, which is pitch shifting up or pitch shifting down that you control with this potentiometer down here. And if you press and hold the tap tempo button, it'll go into oscillation. So and those can be used at the same time, so you can get some really spacey sounds. So yeah, these LEDs are also pots, so you can control when that happens.
Does the oscillation just max out the feedback or something?
Yep, exactly. Just runs it to full feedback. Has separate rate and depth for the modulation. Separate gain and tone that's in the feedback pass, so you can grunge up your delay repeats or keep them clean. Tails, and of course subdivisions. And this is going to be $249.95 USD street, and then this will arrive in April. And I'm going to skip over the Carcosa and come back to that in a second, but the Freak Out is a really cool pedal. So essentially what it does is it will take, it'll identify the amplitude and frequency of a frequency that's about to feedback, and then boost it. Oh, you're hearing it right there. You're just starting to use it. So you can get feedback at any volume level, whenever you want, any harmonic you want. Yeah, there it goes again.
We are going to hear these pedals in a second. Yeah. Ford is going to play them for us, but
so the cool thing about it, I mean, it's cool all around. But the nice thing is, some other people have tried to do this in the past, but this is dynamic. So it's not a static note that's held. It'll shift with you as you go up and down the neck, just like real feedback would. You can add trem or whatever you want. So you have different harmonic intervals, but also there's natural high and natural low, and that'll go to one feedback frequency, then shift up or down to another, just like real feedback does. True bypass. You can adjust the onset times too, but you can also kill dry, so you don't hear your original guitar sound and it sounds like a theremin or an EBO. So lots of different sounds in this box. This is going to be $179.95 street, and this is going to be available in March. And then we have the Dod Mini Volume. We also have its companion, which is a Dod Mini Expression pedal. The cool things about these are the volume pedal has a built-in treble bleed, so you don't lose your treble as you reduce volume. And the expression pedal has a switch at the back that you can change the impedance, so it'll interface with pretty much anything out there. And then just really quick, last is the Carcosa. The Carcosa was an exclusive for a few months, and now it's available for anyone to buy. This is another one of my babies. I'm a big fuzz head, and this will allow you to get pretty much any fuzz sound you can think of. It goes anywhere from OD to splatty, crazy fuzz. So that's pretty much everything for NAMM 2017.
Fantastic. We've actually got one of those, mate, in a box back at the studio.
Really?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Tom,
make some crazy noises with this bad boy, because that's what I do with it.
Tom, thanks very much. That's Digitech and Dod for 2017, and now we're going to hear Ford make us cry with his awesome guitar playing.
Oh yeah.
That is like what we needed as children. You know what I mean? We were fighting so hard. And then the freak out came out, and it's just, the funny thing is though, a tool like this isn't necessary. It's like auto-tune. Everyone's like, oh, auto-tune, anyone can sing now. It's just not true. You can auto-tune a bad singer, and it's still a bad singer in tune, you know? This pedal, it's like, actually, if you think about it, it makes you plan ahead for phrasing. So you're playing an idea, and you already know where you're gonna head because you want that feedback note. So I'm thinking about where do I want to do that, you know, at the right time. So it's real feedback, and it actually makes your phrasing cooler. And then at times, overusing it, I'm doing a little bit now just to show you what it does. But if you did it at the right moment, I feel that the pedal is the thing that could make the audience go, yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what's cool. And I got to tell you that I've had many moments where they didn't go, yeah. You know? So it's like, hopefully this ups my yeah thing a whole lot more. I want more yeahs. I'm going to name my band the Yeah Yeahs. You got to play bass with me. Okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, are you taping this right now? Oh, I had no idea. Hi. Hi, Mom. What's up? So anyways, that is the freak out. It's really simple. And the cool thing is that I have it so that it's in momentary. What I can do is have it so that it only works whenever I touch it, and when I let go, it's off, right? So it's really simple. Has anyone out there ever owned an EBO? Okay, how many EBOs have been stolen from you? Many. I've had 3 stolen, and then that's what's, now you don't need an EBO anymore. We're putting EBO down. That's what's happening. Finding EBO. That's what they're going to be calling it. Okay, here we go. Flip both of those down. I'm going to select the note choice that I want for a harmonic, which is going to be a natural low, okay? So now, watch this. It's like an EBO. It doesn't matter what note. So like a guy like The Edge, With or Without You, that's a very famous line there that you could just do that. Now he won't need to carry that thing and be, you know, in the dark, I can't see the G string. What will I do? You know, so now I just use that. Very cool. And I promise you, if his EBO gets stolen, Digitech will send The Edge a new one. It actually got... has rubbernecking, so it'll drop. You can turn the knob, and all of a sudden it'll go up. Call it that pass. Put it on slap. It's super analog. That was what it was set on EBO setting by accident. It still worked out. Total analog, tap tempo. You have the ability to drop the notes below an octave. It'll go up then. It'll oscillate, keep holding the note, and just crash it into a whirlwind of madness. So I'm running all this, and I have the cab driver. And what that's doing is emulating, right now the way that I have it set, it has multiple different types of cabinets. You have single speaker, classic, American, open back cabinets. The one that I chose for this, the whole NAMM show, I've been using a classic greenback 412 closed back cabinet. And all I'm doing, I have it off right now. Let me set up my drive. This Carcosa Fuzz, which is really a cool pedal. Okay. That's just the fuzz directly into a PA system with a flat EQ. I have a little bit of reverb from the Polaire reverb on it. Now here's the cabinet. It just turns into a pedal. Just massive. Really great stuff. I think that like they worked really hard this year to come up with some like really different types of ideas. The Freak Out, absolutely, I think will be on everyone's pedal board. Who doesn't want to have the ability to send a note into a harmonic place at will? You can use it on acoustic guitar, you can use it on any instrument, just plug it in and just make it do its thing, you know? The cab driver's great. You could run that through your effects send in the back of your amp and then use that pedal also in conjunction with the mic on your amp to really make an impact and make your in-ears better, kind of like a radio or a Palmer box. So that way you can use that, and if your whole rig went down, all you needed was a distortion pedal, and then you could salvage your show, you know? It's really got a lot of uses for recording. In Nashville, there's lots of places where they don't want you to be micing amps. Maybe it's a smaller demo studio, and you got to come up with $1,500 for a Kemper. Well, you can just take your pedals and take that and go and do the session, and it will work. So.